Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. First at 5, police in Wellington County are looking for 2 suspects believed to be involved in a break-in and a fire in Elora. The incident happened early Friday morning. Today, the business owner sharing security footage of the break-in. CTV's Jeff Pickle is following this for us today and joins us now. Jeff, you spoke with the business owner. What did they have to say?
Well, Alexandra, the big question he has is why. This wasn't a robbery. The suspects didn't take much, if anything, but caused an extensive amount of damage, and the fire next door could have been much worse. A security camera footage shows the 2 suspects walking through the storage area of the Cellar pub. The owner says the front door was badly damaged and a few bottles of alcohol were smashed. Next door, a shed was set on fire and completely burned down. Police say they believe the 2 incidents may be connected. The owner of the Cellar pub says he hopes they are caught.
For sure, I hope they're caught. Yeah, absolutely. I hope they're caught. I hope they're held responsible. They need to know that their actions weren't just some simple tearing down a door and whatever. And clearly, if they're connected to the fire, that's even, that's way bigger. That could have been way worse than just a shed.
Now, a full description of the suspects is available at ctvnewskitchener.ca, and we'll have more details on the night of destruction at 6. Alexandra?
All right, Jeff, thanks for this. The first heat wave of summer has arrived, with temperatures set to soar above 30 degrees for several days in a row. That's prompted warnings about potential impacts on the city's most vulnerable residents. This weather can bring on heat stroke and illness, so it's critical to watch how much time you're spending outside and to drink plenty of water. People have been flocking to beaches, conservation areas, and shaded areas to try to beat the heat. And experts are reminding people to check on their neighbors throughout this heat wave. And on that note, CTV's Ashley Bacon is here. Ashley, another hot day. It felt hotter than yesterday when I was out. So, I mean, is there more of that on the way?
There is, and it's even going to get hotter, Alexandra.
Oh, my goodness.
This is just the tip of the heat iceberg, I guess we could say in some way.
I guess, yeah.
Let's take a look at the warnings that are out. As a reminder, Environment Canada issuing this warning yesterday, an orange and yellow warning for southwestern Ontario, depending on where you are. Orange being slightly more severe. We could see temperatures upwards of 36 degrees, feeling closer to 45 with the humidity, and then overnight not dipping down really past 21. So it will continue to be very hot at least until Friday, Alexandra, if not into the weekend. Right now, 31 degrees out there, a south by southwest wind at 20 kilometers an hour, but with the humidity feeling like 41. It is going to be very hot for the next few days. Let's take a look at this hot weather outside our studios this hour. So it's a bit overcast there, but at least the silver lining is there is a little bit of a breeze.
I'll take what I can get, Ashley. Thanks so much. We'll check in a little bit later. And as we head to break, here's what you need to know. Baseball season is in full swing. You can catch the Kitchener Panthers for a Canada Day showdown against the Guelph Royals. First pitch is at 2:05 p.m. at Jack Couch Park. There's a Hawaiian shirt giveaway while supplies last, and tickets can be found online.
Download the CTV News app and stay on top of local stories as they unfold.
We go to a dramatic scene unfolding.
Customize your feed and watch live wherever you are. ctvkitchener.ca, your home for news.
Waterloo Regional Police Chief Mark Kroll joins us in studio for this month's Chief Chat. Thanks as always for coming in.
Thanks, Leanne.
Okay, so we're going to focus on talking about Canada Day today. Let's start with the firework issue. We know that fireworks have generated multiple calls for service in years past, including going back to last year, Kitchener's Victoria Park had to be shut down. What do you make of this going into this year? Does it cause additional strain for officers on this particular day?
Yes, certainly. We've learned a lot from the past couple of years on what to expect and how to deploy. So we will have a robust operational plan working with our partners at City of Kitchener bylaw to be prepared for gatherings in the park. And we've seen in the past 2 years reckless and unsafe behavior related to the discharging of fireworks at individuals, into crowds, at vehicles, at strangers. So we will be prepared. It's disappointing that that has been the legacy for the past couple of years. But there's a lot of things that we can do to alert the public to be aware on what those expectations are and what our approach will be.
Yeah, you mentioned you kind of learned from the years past of how to move forward too. How do you expect crowd control efforts to go this year?
Well, we've already been messaging to the public to make them aware there will be no allowable fireworks to be discharged within the park and the vicinity there around. And so we want to make people know that we'll have a firm and fair approach to enforcement. Typically, we're looking at enforcing, could be the Trespass to Property Act, could be bylaws, criminal code if necessary, Liquor License Act as well. And we just want people to be there to celebrate, you know, in an appropriate, in a safe way. There's a lot of good activities where families are gathering. The City of Kitchener will have their celebrations in the downtown core. We want to make sure that this is a safe place for everybody.
Certainly.
Yeah.
Do you have any costs associated with enforcement when it comes to Canada Day and operations?
Yeah, certainly. So last year it was over $85,000 of additional deployment for WRPS, and I think it was about $20,000 plus for the City of Kitchener for their bylaw deployment. So this is, you know, in addition to our regular deployments where we're drawing resources, overtime issues, and so on. So it's a lot for us to consider, you know, within this operational window of Canada Day, and we want to make sure that we're safely deploying throughout the region, because it's not just the City of Kitchener, there's other celebrations happening as well.
Yeah, certainly.
Yeah.
And of course, people traveling to and from other celebrations as well. Do you have additional officers out on the roads patrolling just due to, you know, safe driving, any drinking, drug-impaired driving?
Exactly. So it's that time of year where people are celebrating in many different forms. So we will be prepared, as always, for licensed establishments, house parties, neighborhoods as well. And so sobriety is something we're always looking at. Impaired driving is the leading criminal cause of death in Canada. And last year we laid over 1,000 charges for impaired driving. So that's something that we're undertaking all the time, sobriety checks on the road, but also ride programs. And we'll be prepared throughout this Canada Day window, but also the FIFA celebrations and everything happening across our community.
Yeah, there's lots going on always. Just circling back to the celebrations that happen in Victoria Park, and we do know that it was youth who were setting off fireworks illegally. So just want to get your message to families and how they can talk to their kids ahead of Canada Day tomorrow.
Yeah, we want to make parents and caregivers aware to know that oftentimes it is young people gathering, they're assembling, and sometimes they're to celebrate peacefully and safely, but sometimes to cause disruption and that reckless behavior. So we've seen this phenomenon across North America of teen takeovers, you know, they're labeled as. So we want people to be aware if their young people are going out, that they have a responsibility, you know, to ensure that they're, you know, acting in a safe way. And we want to make sure people know that we'll be taking that firm and fair approach.
Okay, safe celebrations is the key message and key takeaway.
Absolutely.
Chief Kroll, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Happy Canada Day.
Thank you very much.
And here's what you need to know. Step into another time and place at the Ferry and Iron Renaissance Fair, happening at Cox Creek Cellars in Guelph, July 4th and 5th. There will be music, vendors, and more, and you can grab your tickets online ahead of the event.
When you see it happen, send it to CTV News. Text 10400. From your screen to ours. Text 10400.
And Ashley is back with us. Ash, it's the last day of June. It's Canada Day tomorrow. It's finally starting to feel like summer.
And we're day 2 of this heat event, Alexandra. So it is going to continue to be hot out there, at least for the next 72 hours. But as you said, there's a lot going on. End of the month and a big day tomorrow. A lot of people spending time outdoors tomorrow. It is going to be sticky. And as we take a look outside of our studios this afternoon, as I mentioned a little earlier, the silver lining tonight is at least there's a bit of a breeze out there, but it almost feels like you're standing in front of a hot blowing fan when you're out there, because it is a scorcher. And it's going to continue to be hot, as I said, at least for the next few days. Let's get back into Environment Canada's warnings in effect this afternoon. They are going to remain in effect at least until Friday, with the possibility of extending into the weekend. And as we talked about earlier, it means that we're looking at temperatures upwards of the 36 range, feeling closer to 45 with the humidity. So those can cause some serious health issues if you're experiencing any fatigue or drowsiness, or of course if you're getting nauseous. Make sure to try and cool off and get to a safe spot. As we get into our futurecast, we're seeing a bit of cloud cover over the region, some overcast at the moment because there's so much moisture in the air. That's when we start to see pop-up showers, potential for thunderstorms. We could see here and there a shower pop through, and that is because, again, there's just so much moisture in the air from the heat. So not a bad idea to have an umbrella close by, but the good news is for the most part, we're going to see pretty clear skies at least for the next few days. Now on the west coast right now, a bit cooler over there, 14 in Victoria, 17 in Vancouver, but on the other side in Edmonton, this side of the Rockies rather, 22 with a mix of sun and cloud. Raining in Saskatoon at 18, 17 in Regina, Thompson 17, Winnipeg though, very nice day there happening, 24 and sunny at the moment. 29 in Toronto, winds are sitting at 34, 25 for Montreal. Now as we move through to the east coast, 16 in St. John's with a bit of rain, Halifax 23. Now here in southern Ontario, 31 degrees in Waterloo region still, but it is feeling much warmer than that. Closer to 42 with the Humidex, 46 near Windsor. Oof, that is almost too hot for me. Overnight tonight, temperatures getting a little bit of a break, but really not much. 22 is the expected overnight low, so it will be a hot and sticky night out there. And tomorrow for your Canada Day, even hotter. 34, the expected daytime high, could feel closer to 44. As we get a closer look at our first at 5 forecast for the region, things aren't set to cool off in the near future. We're looking at 33 for Thursday, 32 for Friday, Saturday 30, and 28 for Sunday. So all up, you're looking at a very hot week ahead, and of course Canada Day tomorrow, you're going to need some sun protection.
We are celebrating all things Canada. Maybe you're having a backyard barbecue for Canada Day. Ted Reeder's got you covered. Great to have you.
Great to be here. Happy Canada Day.
What are we making today?
What are we making today?
Eh?
Grilled pizza, eh?
Hey,
And,
grilled pizza.
Grilled pizza, eh? So you take some pizza dough.
Okay.
And I take just a little bit of olive oil, but if you have flour, just with the gloves, it gets a little sticky.
Okay.
And you start to stretch it out, okay?
Alrighty.
And one of the funky things we've had that you can do, it's not hard to do, just stretch. And you want to get it nice and long and a little wide. And it can be as thin as you want or as thick as you want, right?
Okay.
Sometimes, here I'll show you a little trick that we do. You can even do. I just need this big bowl. Look at this. If you're at home.
Oh, that's smart.
Right? You can
Yeah, I love it.
stretch it out over a bowl so it becomes nice and easy, right?
Now, if I get holes like that, should I just fold it and...
Well, for a normal pizza, you'd be like, it's taboo, right? But we're grilling this, so it's not bad. So you're gonna take it just like this, right? And you're gonna come over to the grill, and you're gonna stretch it out over the grill just like that. And it doesn't matter the shape, just pull it like that.
Look at the holes in mine.
It's okay, it's rustic.
It is rustic.
That's the whole
We'll stretch it together.
We'll stretch it together, right? So, and it's fun because then you put it down, stretch it out, just like that. And as it begins to cook, I'm gonna take my gloves off because I don't want them to melt to my hands. You come in and you just pick up the corner, right? And it's starting to cook.
Okay.
If we want a little bit more toasty and a little higher heat, we're gonna go a little lower to the flame.
This is great because I think a lot of times we think we have to have a pizza oven for something like this, but it's clear we can do it outside on the grill.
On a gas grill, on a propane grill, whatever, right? Charcoal, it's nice and simple. You want, if you're on charcoal, is to set up 2 zones. You have the hot zone for where you're grilling the dough, and it's toasting up, just like that, right? A little bit more.
Good.
It's looking all right.
And we can make our own pizza dough, or you can obviously get store-bought as well, right?
Store-bought, yep.
Okay.
Either way, whatever's easy, and then everybody can dress it with whatever they want to do. So as it starts to cook, you see we're getting a little golden brown and crispy there.
Yeah.
All right. Just move it around there. That one's good. It's coming together. A little hotter zone.
This is great because you can feed a crowd with this as well. You can make a bunch of different ones. Everyone gets their own choice of toppings.
And that's nice and simple, right? And so then you flip it.
And look, that had a hole in it and it turned out great.
And we're going to take some of this herby, oops, sorry about that. This is roasted garlic and herbs and oil, and we're just going to smear that all over top, just like that.
Perfect.
Okay?
It's good.
Flip this one. Starts to bubble, right?
Yeah.
So flip. Take a little of this mixture straight over. And see those cloves of garlic, they just mush right in.
Now this is just herbs, butter,
fresh herbs, garlic,
okay.
olive oil. And that's really what's in there. Pretty simple.
Yep.
And as it cooks, first things first, a little bit of salt and pepper. Right? Season it just like that. And then we have mozzarella cheese, Parmesan cheese. We've got some bacon, so I'm going to reach down into...
Gotta have the Canadian bacon.
Gotta have some Canadian bacon on there. You can have... There. And just sprinkle it over top, a little like that. You don't need a lot of cheese on it. And the heat from the bottom is going to help melt that cheese.
Oh yeah,
And
it's going quick.
We'll throw some bacon on there, partially cooked, to get things rolling. Right? Boom, boom, boom. There. And then if you want some Parmesan, you can sprinkle that over top too.
I'm crying from the grill.
But whatever, the smoke gets in your eyes, right?
Exactly.
So, do you like chilies?
I do.
I'm going to show you a little trick with chilies, okay?
Awesome.
So you take your chili, cut it in half. You take a spoon.
Yeah,
You
because I don't
remove the
want
seeds.
all that spice.
Right, you remove the seeds.
Nice.
Just like that. Nice and easy. And then with a knife, fresh chili.
Perfect.
Sprinkle it over top, up, 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 up. Just like that, nice and simple, easy. Grilled pizza, flatbread. Canada Day, you can put whatever you want, or put steak on that, brisket on that, pulled pork, grilled chicken breast. You can put whatever you want on your flatbread. It's your damn flatbread.
The world is your oyster. We got a little red in there for Canada, you know?
That's it. Red and white.
We're
Happy
going to pull
Canada
these
Day.
off and go enjoy them. Happy Canada Day. Enjoy the grilling.
Looks delicious. Still ahead on CTV News at 5, getting out of town on Canada Day. Why you should head to the pump tonight and just how much gas prices are expected to rise. Details ahead. But first, here's what you need to know. Summer Street Fest is coming to downtown Woodstock next month. Taking place on July 17th, 18th, and 19th, there is something for everyone. You can find out about all the different activities and vendors online.
KW's Bounce 99.5 has the music you just can't quit. Listen all summer for your chance to win. Turn the lights off, carry me home. With Bounce to your backyard.
Time now to take a look at our final 5 stories we're following today. New rules for auto insurance in Ontario are set to kick in tomorrow, but local cycling groups say they will be more at risk. As of July 1st, some insurance accident benefits that used to be automatic on every policy will be optional in a bid to save money for drivers. But cyclists and pedestrians who were previously covered automatically by another driver's policy may lose some accident benefits if drivers decide to opt out.
I don't know who was thinking about this, but they certainly didn't talk to the Attorney General's office about it and our overburdened court system because it's going to be a real mess. It's going to force people back to work. We're going through recovery that shouldn't be back to work. It's going to impact employers, it's going to impact family, it's going to impact our OHIP system. There's long-term consequences of deep cuts like this, and telling people they're going to save $100 a year and then cutting supports like this is really a problem.
At 6, CTV's Heather Senerin breaks down exactly what will and won't be covered for cyclists moving forward. Tomorrow is Canada Day, and anyone planning on hitting the road may want to fill up their gas tank today ahead of an expected price jump. Dan McTagg, president of Canadians for Affordable Energy, is predicting the price of gas in the GTA and most of southern and central Ontario will increase by 5 cents a litre at midnight. That would bring the price to just under $1.65 a litre. Meanwhile, diesel is also expected to increase by 6 cents to just under $1.86. A new poll ahead of Canada Day finds most Canadians are proud of the country but are experiencing anxiety about the direction it's heading. The poll, conducted by Liaison Strategies, found 80% of respondents are very or somewhat proud to be Canadian. When asked about the direction the country is heading in, 44% of respondents described themselves as proud but worried, while 30% said they are optimistic. 72% of Liberals say they are proud of the country, compared to 44% of Conservatives and 44% of New Democrats. The random phone survey of more than 1,500 people is considered accurate, within 2.5 percentage points 19 times out of 20. Kitchener Council is considering using AI and other advanced technology to amp up its pothole repair program. The move would see the use of artificial intelligence to improve and strengthen data collection, which in turn would help provide more accurate and timely information on roadway conditions. City staff are now tasked with providing recommendations on tools that could be used to collect the data. And finally for us, as Canada's national soccer team enters the round of 16 at the World Cup, a former Team Canada player from Kitchener is weighing in on the impact it's having. David Edgar says the support and excitement for the team is something he never really saw when he played with the national team. Edgar says it's the result of all the work that's been put in over the years and believes this is a defining time for the country's soccer program.
And just the build up to it, seeing people with jerseys and things like that. This isn't stuff this didn't exist when I played the national team, right? People weren't buying national team jerseys. They weren't going to the games. They weren't watching on TV. It just wasn't happening. So we've built, obviously qualifying for 2022 was huge. And then the build up to this, and then the boys have gone and done what we had to do, because Canada had to get out of the group stage for us to have a lasting impact.
At 6, Colton Weens will have more from Edgar and a look at how the love of the game is growing locally. I know a lot of people are going to be out cheering on Team Canada on Saturday when they play Morocco. That's our time. Thanks for watching. I'm Alexandra Hullick. Leanne Evans will be here with more local news coverage at 6 o'clock. First, here's CTV National News with Sandy Ronaldo.